Hi, Huckleberry here, and today we're going to talk about downloading free movies from the internet. There are many free movies hidden all over the place on the internet, and you can download them for free if you just know how to search for them in Google. It's actually very easy to put together a Google search to find them. Many of us use Google every day, yet we have no idea how to do advanced Google searches to download these files. So, in just a bit, I'm going to show you a very simple way to do it. So, in general, people search for pages, like web pages. But in this case, we're going to be searching for files instead. Now, some of the files that we might find might not have been put there intentionally. In other words, some webmaster a year ago might have accidentally put them where people can find them on the internet, not actually meaning to do that. In fact, some of the files you find might be illegal to download. I don't know how often you're going to run into this, but it's something to keep in mind. So I'm warning you, I'm not encouraging you to do anything illegal. So it will be up to you to determine the legality before downloading anything. So if you look over here, this is the Wikipedia page on copyright infringement. So you might want to take a look at this and just have a little bit of an understanding as to how copyright works to avoid, to stay entirely legal. Another thing that you want to be aware of is that any file that you download from the internet, not just what we're doing here, could possibly be infected with some kind of malware. Now, malware is people generally use the word virus incorrectly to mean all malware, but malware can consist of viruses or worms or adware, etc., Trojans, that kind of stuff. So, anytime that you download from an untrusted website, anytime you download any file, you always want to make sure to use a good antivirus program to scan the files that you download for infection. So, if we come over to my bookmark manager, I have saved a few Google searches here. Now, it is actually possible to save Google searches as bookmarks, so you can relatively quickly figure out how to do that. So anyway, let's look at the first search term, which is going to be this one, and that is intitle index of movies. So first we look at let's look at the structure of this. So intitle is what we call the operator, okay, or the operand, I guess sometimes they call it. Now, Google operators are always followed by a colon right here, and then no space, and then a text string. Now, a common mistake that will cause your search to fail is adding extra spaces. Okay, so note that the only space is right here after the right before the word movies. Now, this particular search will find the text string index of movies. That's your text string. If it appears in the title of the page, but not in any other part of the page. So that's the nature of the actual search that we're doing for. So let's try it. And what do we get here? So, I don't know, let's pick this here. So it says index of, okay, and it actually found it even though the word movies wasn't there. Interesting. So let's see what kind of movies we have here. Let's see what Clint Eastwood. So here we have Unforgiven. We have Gran Torino. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, $1 Million Baby. Let's see what we got under Martin Scorsese. Yeah, here's Goodfellas. Okay, you could actually download Goodfellas. Here's taxi driver, etc. So, assuming that you have that you're looking for movies, this is the way to find it. So now we can do another type of search. Instead of this index of movies, we can search for index of films. Okay, and it's going to give us similar results. Here's an index of film, and now here is a bunch of different types of films here. Okay, now this one here, as you can see, is much less common. I don't know most of these, but certainly you can try any of these. Here's Amy Schumer, for example. So that doesn't really tell you much. Those are JPEGs. So you see how this kind of led us down a blind alley. Let's try one more. Yeah, here's an MP4. So I don't know, this is index of the film Anesthesia. I have no idea what that is. So anyway, the point of this is that you can search by this index of films or index of movies, and each will give you similar but different results. Now, suppose that you want to actually, let's go back to our bookmark manager, go back to movies. So what we just did is we searched for for movies, and you can just go through and see what movies you find interesting. But what if you want to search for a specific movie? So we can do this, index of movies, and then say you want to search for Stalag 17, which is a great old movie. We search like that. Now we go to this, and somewhere in here is probably Stalag 17. Look at this. You got Annie Hall here. You got A Fistful of Dollars, Beautiful Mind. But let's find the one we were looking for, which was Stalag 17. In order to do that, just do a Control F, and then we can search for Stalag. And there it is. Here's your Stalag 17. There's actually two of them. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Huckleberry. Have a great day.